Hi, I'm Linda Fox. I'm in the Phocuswire studio at Phocuswright Europe in Barcelona, and I'm really pleased to welcome Vanessa de Souza Lage, co-founder and CEO of Sustonica, and Andrew Bate, founder and CEO of Safely. So welcome, thanks for joining us. So Vanessa, I'm going to start with you. You've just established Sustonica. You can tell us a little bit about it, but also why do rentals need their own certification?
They need it because we haven't tackled the problem at all. There are about 200 certifications for hotels. Hotels have been looking at it for 10 years or so, and vacation rentals haven't had that conversation yet. We haven't had it. Mm-hmm. So what we need is a criteria. We need to know what we need to do. People are lost when you talk to them about sustainability. Where do I start? Where do I go? So I decided to tackle that problem, that challenge, and give them a criteria that they can easily follow.
And how, give us a brief update, progress so far.
So the interest is enormous.
Good.
Both from very large property managers who know that they have to do something not only for their employees, but also for their investors, mm-hmm. and from single property owners through to medium-sized property managers.
Do you think customers are now looking for it? Looking for some sort of certifications, some sort of proof that you are,
Yeah. Well, Expedia brought up this wonderful stat, which fits me perfectly.
Okay, good.
60% of travelers would feel more comfortable if they knew that the property had a badge. So this is where, we come in and we can say that we've validated this property for sustainability.
Okay, now we've got safety and sustainability on the panel here, so that's good. So Safely, you landed 12 million in October 2022. Just talk me through progress with that funding, how you're investing it, what you're doing.
Yeah, we made a lot of improvements. So we got in a really good foundation, and then now we have three really fantastic investors behind us. One is called Greenlight Re, and they've now helped us build a brand new product. So we're now an affiliate or a cover holder with Lloyd's of London, which gives us access to $50 billion of underwriting capacity that we can use to create new products and find the right partners who want to insure the different parts of the short-term rental space. And then also Highgate, which is a large hotel operator who really understand how to work with property managers, work with hotels, which we don't do right now, but really the hospitality plus insurance experience went really far. And what we've been able to do, like I said, we've rebuilt our insurance stack. It's a lot more flexible and it's global. So we've just opened an office in Amsterdam. That office is going to cover our whole EU, Switzerland, and UK. And so that should go live by September. And then, since then we've more than doubled our number of customers, doubled our revenue, doubled our number of reservations that we cover.
So how does your partnership with Highgate work then? Because I can see that the placing of insurance for hosts, I can see why that would be a good opportunity. But how would it work for hotels?
Well, we've all been focused on short-term rentals. They understand hospitality, they understand accommodation, and they're just seeing this massive shift, which we're all seeing towards short-term rentals. Right. And that's where they've been the most helpful, just helping us think about becoming a hospitality brand, a travel brand that becomes ubiquitous for the short-term rental space.
Okay. So guest screening is a big part of what you do. And obviously Airbnb are now talking about their own verification, and it's something that they said they're going to do. So does that impact your business? When a big player comes in and says they're going to do it, does that sort of, blow you out of the water?
No, thankfully none of us have been blown out of the water, even though the big companies are trying to do initiatives with sustainability, with trust and safety. It really brings awareness to just the fact that you have to know which internet stranger you're going to let into your house and sleep in your bed. That's weird.
But also the converse, who you're, the person you're staying with.
Absolutely. Exactly. And you need to know that. I don't agree with how Airbnb does it. I agree, in the United States at least, we have the Fair Credit Reporting Act, we have the Fair Housing Act, and there's a lot of transparency when you use data to turn someone down from accommodations, from housing, from a loan.
So you think it's discriminatory then?
I don't think it's discriminatory, but I think there needs to be visibility into why you were turned down. So if Airbnb turns you down because of they do a background check or something, they won't tell you why. It's you don't conform to our terms of service. You're no longer allowed to be a member of our community, and we're closing the case.
Okay.
And even if you've done something bad in the past, you've destroyed a home, which, by the way, we don't like that either.
No, of course.
We're an insurance company and we pay
not
for
great
it.
for anyone, is it?
But you still have rights, and you should be able to say, actually, that wasn't true, or this is the wrong data you're using, and there needs to be some sort of recourse. So we like transparency if there's going to be screening versus just you don't conform to our terms of service.
Okay, interesting. So professionalization of the industry, it's talked about a lot, isn't it? And, you know, services that you both provide, that is all part and parcel of the professionalization of the industry. So I guess, you know, are we there yet, Vanessa? And what still needs to happen?
Are we there yet? We are there, I think, when we talk about property management companies, especially, you know, the 50-plus properties. They have very much professionalized. But then our market is, you know, very scattered. So we have 60% who are single owners. For them, I think the wonderful thing is that property management systems are now tackling them. And with technology comes professionalization. Yeah. So, you know, we saw this amazing investment of $100 million into HostAway. Yeah. You know, they're going to tackle the 1 to 10. And with that will come professionalization with this type of market. In terms of property management today, they need to, we have problems with regulations, obviously. Yeah. We need to change the narrative. The narrative has been very negative for short-term rentals. And so in order to do that, property management companies need to look good in everything that they do in the eyes of the law and in the eyes of the regulators, the local ones. And sustainability is part of that. You know, we respect the environment, we help the community. And so this is one of the proposals one of the offers that we give them, you know, by following the criteria, you can look good in front of the law, in front of the regulator. So yeah, no, professionalization is happening, it's growing. What we're missing is advocacy. I think you know, we're getting started, but we're lagging behind, especially in Europe. We need to pump way more money in it.
Andrew, agree, disagree?
I completely agree with that. And we think of professionalization in a slightly different way. We want to give the tools that these small hosts, homeowners, property managers need, the right screening. A hotel has a front desk. They get to see who comes in.
Absolutely.
And then if things get loud, they take care of it. Well, our screening, it's not a front desk, but it acts as a front desk. It's giving them tools that a bigger hotel, bigger accommodation company has. We're giving them the right insurance that they need. I mean, every Marriott hotel has lots of insurance. They're all set. And so we're trying to bring this level of professionalism in terms of, you know, what we do. We're trying to bring that to them so that they can, these entrepreneurs and these founders and these hosts can have the same levels of protection that the large accommodation companies have. And that's kind of our approach to doing this.
Okay. And you're both young businesses, you know, so you're obviously looking for growth. What's gonna move the needle for you, Vanessa, and what's your greatest challenges, would you say?
So we're creating a market. As I said, you know, sustainability in hotels exists. It doesn't in vacation rentals. So we're literally creating a market. And for that, we need the big players to influence each other. Yeah. So on one side, the big property managers, and on the other, the big OTAs. And all of us need to move forward in order for this market to thrive. And it needs to, because...
Does that mean you have to literally be out there talking to absolutely everyone?
That's right, that's right. And it's, you know, the smaller owners, and many people are already convinced that they need to do something about sustainability, but really for the market to change, and for our side, our vertical within tourism to be more sustainable, we need the big players to jump in. Yeah. So it's a vicious cycle where convincing on all fronts that it's the right way to go. Yeah.
And Andrew, same for you. Probably something's different in terms of you moving the needle and kind of your growth and your challenges.
Yeah, I think two things are really important for us. One is connectivity. So we need to be integrated with wherever the reservation takes place.
Great point.
Because we insure a reservation, not a year. Yeah. And so our partnerships with property management software systems is really important. The second thing, and this is a new observation I had, is we have to pay our claims really well. Claims seem really boring and like
cumbersome,
not like a growth driver.
Yeah.
But we had a period of very fast growth, and we fell behind for about 2 months on paying our claims really quickly. Okay. Right now, we're back to paying 90% within 3 business days. So they come in, we pay them, and we realized like not only did that, like people got upset when they weren't being paid when they should, but also when we do a great job, the referrals just come in. And so we've changed a lot of our focus, not changed, but we really prioritize paying claims. If we pay the claims, we do what we promise as an insurance company, because they don't all do what they promise.
Yeah.
If you've ever done an auto claim or a home claim.
Let's not go there.
Right. So if we can do that, then the rest builds itself. We have to do sales and marketing, but really the two things, connectivity and then paying our claims really, really well.
Okay, and just as we finish up, Vanessa, any particular goals for this year?
Our aim is to reach 70,000 properties by the end of the year in our first year. Yeah.
Good. All right. Well, good luck with
That's
that.
right. Thank you.
Andrew, same?
Yeah, our goal is to get our first dollar of revenue or euro of revenue in Europe or the UK, and we plan to launch by September. And so,
Great.
the infrastructure's in place, but we'd love to have our first customer.
Cool. All right. Well, we'll be looking out for that.
Thank you.
Thank you both for joining me.
Thanks a lot.